Day for Twins baseball on here at Fox 9. We're pretty excited about this. I know the team is excited about it. I know a lot of fans are excited about it. And that's the fact that you're going to be able to see Twins baseball for free over the air with an antenna for the first time in a while here, because Fox 9 has announced today, along with the Minnesota Twins, that we have 10 games. 15 total, actually, 10 between Fox 9, plus another 5 that Fox Network is airing, also on Fox 9. So, Ryan, again, we were talking about back in the day. We sound old, but
yeah.
Where there would be that selection of games that were televised, and and then that became appointment television.
Yeah, it really is, and that's what I think we're hoping to bring back here at Fox 9. For those viewers who aren't able to spend the $99 on Twins TV, I did, but I am a diehard, and I will try to watch all 162 games. This gives them an opportunity to see the Twins when they're not able to get out in Target Field. So, that's what we're hoping to do at Fox 9, and I think the support is, I think people will love it, right? And
yeah.
Right now we're going to go back out to Target Field. Ahmad Hicks is standing by with Dave St. Peter of the Twins. So hang on one second here.
All right, we're going to pull up Ahmad. Ahmad now recovering from his food coma. Hopefully, you've had some smelling salts or something to get you going again.
Yeah, get me woken back up. I'm actually standing next to Dave St. Peter, who got a chance to indulge in some of the sweet treats that they had earlier. So first, before I start talking about baseball and the partnership with Fox 9, what were your thoughts on the taste of the Twins today?
It's always one of my favorite days of the year, food day here at Target Field. I grew up on Spam, and I really loved that Spam sandwich. I thought the pickle pizza was pretty dang good as well.
That wasn't bad.
So there were a lot of good choices, and it's one of the things I love about the Target Field experience is you certainly want to come out and watch great baseball, and we think we're going to play great baseball this season. But the food and beverage here never goes into a slump. It's always great, and it's a huge part of why people love coming to the ballpark.
Yeah, I'm still trying to digest it right now. I was saying earlier, I may need a nap after eating all that food, so I'm trying to wake back up. I need some caffeine. Now, as you all may know, Dave used to be the president of the Twins baseball team. He's now the strategic advisor. For you, what went into getting the Twins on Fox 9 and having this partnership with us?
Well, it's a long time coming. Clearly we've made a transition as it relates to our television broadcast, the creation of Twins TV, and certainly doing that in partnership with Major League Baseball and introducing a new streaming product for the first time in the history of our franchise. And all that is incredibly exciting. However, as part of the discussions with baseball, it became clear that we also had the ability to add a local broadcast partner. And Fox 9, their leadership, that's been the home of Major League Baseball for a long time. Mm-hmm. It's really a locally centric, local-focused broadcast operation. And there's been conversations going on here for many years. I'm really proud of the fact that we can get back on Channel 9. We'll have 10 Twins games on Tuesday nights, making our games more accessible, expanding the reach of our brand, and hopefully building towards what we think is going to be a great 2025 season.
What do you think this partnership with Fox 9 does for the fans of the Twins that were unable to watch them in years past due to blackouts and whatnot?
Well, I think the overall message for the Twins fan this year is our games are more accessible than they've ever been. Certainly the D2C product does that, but today's announcement does it in spades as well. And that goes beyond that. It goes beyond the broadcast. It's all the things that Fox 9 is doing in the community. The Twins will be there to support that. Fox 9 will be there with the Twins to support our efforts in the community. Things like your Town Ball series, other ancillary programming. There's so many more exciting things yet to come.
Right. And I want to ask you a question, kind of putting you on the spot here, Dave. Fans have been asking me, once we get a couple of games on local TV, what are the odds that we can get all the games there so we don't have to pay for any extra streaming devices to watch the teams that they love?
Yeah, well, I think streaming is here for the foreseeable future. I don't see that going away, but I certainly see a day where over time there could be more games on Fox 9 or similar broadcast stations. That certainly is a focus of Major League Baseball, both nationally as well as locally.
let's talk baseball this season. Quick slump for the Twins to start out, but you guys
We
think
played 4 games.
For just 4 games, there's only just a sample size of what's to come this year. Why do you think your guys will be able to turn it around?
Well, I believe in our people. Obviously, there's a lot of talent on this team. All the major prognosticators would look at our talent and our team and say that's a playoff contending team, and I still believe that hasn't gone by the wayside. We got to pick it up. We're disappointed by the way we've played over the first few days of the season, but I expect us to kick it into gear here, and obviously coming home later this week will be part of that.
How exciting is it to have opening day here and just get those festivities ramping up for all those great fans in Minnesota?
There's nothing quite like it, and it's a sure sign that spring is upon us here in Minnesota. And the home opener Thursday is always special. It's a tradition. There's pageantry, and it's obviously a chance for people to come together. I think that at its core is what Twins baseball does better than anything else, is bring community together, and that'll be here in spades on Thursday.
Well, nothing says spring in Minnesota like a little snow later on today. Dave, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for bringing that partnership to Fox 9. We really appreciate it.
It's not going to snow Thursday, and there's some tickets available. We'll see how
you heard Dave. Grab your tickets. Grab a nice warm coat. Maybe Rob, if you're coming down. It's going to be fine. No snow, though. We're fine. We're tough here in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
All right.
Appreciate your time. Have a good one. Rob, back to you now. I guess I'm going to prepare to digest more food a little bit, kind of sit around, prepare for my afternoon live shots, and I'm inside right now, so I'm warm. So that's all that matters.
Well,
I'm going to avoid that snow and
That's
rain.
nice. The opening day when it's a little cold like it's going to be, we've been to a few of those. It's kind of fun.
You know what? It is, and good thing they have the new kiosk now, so people can get their food, get their drinks, and get right back to their seats and stay warm. So it's a win-win for everybody coming down on Thursday.
All right, Ahmad, we'll see you later, certainly later today, and I'll see you out there on Thursday too as well. All right.
Appreciate it, Rob. See you soon.
All right, here we go. Ryan, let's talk about these quickly. This is the schedule, and what I think is interesting is these are Tuesday night games, so it's Twins Tuesdays. In the past we had games that would be maybe the Sunday afternoon game. Well, in the summertime, when you've got other stuff to do, it may be harder to catch those games. Well, here it's prime time. They're Tuesday nights.
Yeah, there's 10 Tuesday night games here, and then there's, I think, a handful of games that are on Fox Sports, so the national telecast that we're familiar with. Those games will be on Saturday, so Tuesday nights and Saturday nights. But it's a good, we talked about it earlier, Rob. You got the Yankees on there. You got the Brewers next door. We're going to head to Milwaukee here in a little bit. So the Boston Red Sox are on there, and the Kansas City Royals, who are relevant now. So it's a good lineup here. We're excited about it. I'm excited about it.
I know a lot of people are going to be excited about this. So big deal on this. And it's no fools. No fooling. This is not a joke. This is actually happening. All right. We got